The dog days of summer are here, and you know what that means?
It's time to go catfishing.
It is time to hit the old Salt River, put out some limb lines, put some bank poles out, and see if we can't fill the boat full of catfish. We've got 70 years of experience doing this between the two of us.
Right.
I don't know about you, I'm getting old. It's time to pass this on. This
right.
old dragging this seine and carrying that cooler.
Mm-hmm.
We decided it's time to bring the boys, let them experience what was a huge part of our youth.
Sure.
And our young adulthood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, teach them a little something.
You know,
how it's done.
There's nothing better than spending the night out on the Salt River and loading the boat with catfish. So Leo, you've done a lot of fishing. You've never been out setting limb lines, have you?
No, never.
Have you ever been just straight catfishing before?
No.
We've always crappie fish, bluegill, bass fish, so tonight's gonna be a little different for you. Mason, I know you have some ponds close to your house. You do some fishing. Have you ever done any river-style fishing, limb lining?
I don't think so,
Have you ever heard your dad tell stories about it?
I have, yeah.
Hey, it's meant a lot to us. It was our getaway. It was the way that, you know, you have a bad game, you get sick of school, your girlfriend's getting on your nerves. We just went to the Salt River and forgot about all of it. And that's exactly what I plan to do today. It's gonna be fun, but first, we gotta get bait. The perfect bait is about a 3-inch bluegill. If we can get that or some chubs, or what else do you like?
Chubs, bluegill, yeah, either.
Those make for good bait. We'll have to check it. We're gonna get this bait right here. Now, this stream runs right into the Salt River. It's really important that we get bait from the same water source so we don't move any bait unintentionally. We also gotta check our bait, make sure there's no baby bass in there. We gotta make sure that they're bluegill and chubs. But I see them underneath that bridge right there. Let's get this seine out. Me and your dad is gonna show you guys how to do this. And after we feel like we got a pretty good amount of bait, we're gonna turn these seine sticks over and let you boys have a pass.
That's right. Let's have some fun.
Let's go. Let me tell you what you want to do. You want to get the stick out and kind of get your feet where you're blocking the fish in and keep it at an angle about like this. All right? And then you got to communicate. We'll pick up at the same time, and once you get it picked up, you want to put it together and they'll be trying to flop out, then we'll come back to the bucket.
Keep it down and you're bouncing it. You don't want to pick it up because the bluegill and chubs will shoot under it. Come my way.
Up, up, up.
Oh, one.
One. See that right there? 3-inch bluegill. Perfect.
Bluegill.
Oh yeah. Catfish right there.
A few chubs.
Couple chubs.
Oh yeah.
Ready?
Yep. Oh yeah, there we go.
There we go. Oh my gosh.
Oh, we got some catfish bait.
Look at those. Those are suckers.
Suckers. Nice.
You got to be real careful when you're seining. Look at that, boys. That's a largemouth bass. Now that is obviously not allowed to use that as bait, so we got to make sure we put that one back.
That one of the biggest you've ever caught, Leo?
Look at that giant. All right, put that bass back in.
My ringer. Oh yeah. There we go. Oh yeah, there we go.
There we go.
More chubs.
Chubs. We got a bunch of crawdads. I mean, oh, got me. They're not bad bait if you got nothing else, but it's not my preferred bait. You guys have got an idea of what you're doing here. Listen, keep it at an angle and poke and poke and poke. And if you see a rock, you got to communicate and go pick it up. Go faster, a little faster, a little faster. Now go toward the bank, the shore, and then pick up.
All right, go. Pick her up, together.
There you go. Nice job, guys.
All right.
I think we got enough. We'll make our way back to the cooler. Let's go get some limb lines tied up and get some bank posts dug in the bank and see if the kitty cats want to play. All right, well, we've got our clothes changed and now we're dry and we're out here putting our poles out. We actually are going to be doing a combination of bank poles and limb lines. So I think we've got 75. We got 4 people in the boat, so technically we can have 25 per person, but they each one have to have our Fish and Wildlife number on there. So we're attaching that on the string, and we're gonna start running them as fast as we can. We're chasing darkness now, so how fast can we get 75 poles out? That's the question.
This here is a perfect cane pole spot. All right, we got a live minnow.
Leo, bait.
All right, to the next.
Oh, see that right there?
Yeah.
That thing doesn't have a chance. I tell you what, later on tonight we come down this river and about half of the trees are shaking. That's when it gets really exciting. Limb line coming up.
I need a sugary live bluegill. Here we go. That's an old limb shaker there. That'll pay off tonight about 1 o'clock. Let me show you boys how it's done. I don't know if y'all been watching. Look here, Leo. On these big old live chubs, you could go through the tail. Some people go through the back, but if you'll find the sweet spot right through the eye, it don't kill them. It keeps them lively. And that big old catfish, that right there's got chomp written on it.
This is a great looking spot. Anytime you can find fresh water running in like this, even though it's not much, it's a trickle, we always want to make sure we have a bank pole hanging out right where that fresh water rolls. Getting all your poles out is a lot of work, but imagine fishing with 75 fishing poles out, and literally that's about what this is going to be like. Our bait's not in good shape, but just the sheer number of chances we're going to have should give us a chance. And I'll tell you what, I'll never forget my very first time coming down here and taking a spotlight and shining this bank and seeing 3 or 4 limbs shaking down to the water, knowing those were catfish. I can't wait for the boys to experience that. Well, took us a bit. I don't know if we got it done right before dark or at dark, but we got all 75 bank poles and limb lines out. So still got some bait, so we can run these, rebait them, and we'll probably run them 3 times. Now we're gonna make our trip back downstream, probably 1.5 miles where we started. I got the old spotlight. We'll start checking them on the way back, just see what we have, and hopefully start catching fish. Uh-oh, limb shaker! There we go, we got a limb shaker, fellas. Come on up here, Mason, I'll let you dip. Leo, you get bait ready. All right, get that net and make it long. What we got, fellas?
Get him, Mace.
All right, I'm gonna pull this up and you get that net underneath him, okay? Ready? Oh, he's a little one, but that's okay.
Fiddler?
Fiddler, but it's okay. You got a fish on, look at that.
Is he an eater?
He probably is. All right, Leo, bait. Looky there, first catfish. He ain't a big one, but he's a channel cat. Where's that bucket? Bait, and then this goes in the cooler. All right.
Give him some food.
It's looking promising. Whoa, we got another limb shaker, guys.
There he is. It's a fiddler there. He'll eat good.
It's about like the other one, little fish.
Yeah, I think it's a little smaller.
All right, get that net under him. All right, now come here, bring it
That
to
was
me.
easy breezy.
That's good eating size. That's about like if you go to a catfish dinner, that's about what they eat. That's about the size that they feed you. All right, 2 bait. Thank you. Uh-oh, fish on. Fish on, fish
Mason,
on.
get the net,
Get the
buddy.
net. Hold that, Leo. Ready, Mason? A little bigger fish.
All right.
Here we
That thing
go.
was not moving at all.
Now that's a fish sandwich.
That's a good one there. That's about a 3 or 4 pound fish. Ideal.
Just keep getting us a couple more of those, we'll be good.
Oh, it's going wild. Leo, don't let it curl your toes, son.
There you go. All right,
Woo.
all right, all right.
Fish on, look like it. Let's get up there.
It's fun. First time ever. Glad to be getting a lot of fish.
Gar pie.
Oh, long-nosed gar.
Later, Tater.
This is fun. This is a lot more fun than I expected.
This just shows you sometimes a little hard work is worth it. Fish on right here. Hop up here, Mace. See that pole bouncing? Go ahead and get that net underneath him. Catfish. He's a little one, but we got one. It's hard to catch him when the bait's up out of the water.
Yes, sir.
When you see that bait up there, that's where a fish came up and hit it, took off with it, and pulled this pole down, and then it flicked the hook and all way up out of the water. Got the bait, left our hook high and dry.
Fish on.
Here we go. What do you guys think? Gar, catfish?
Better be a catfish.
Catfish.
Good eating size catfish.
Flipping and flopping.
Get him, Leo.
Dude, it's too far away.
Get him, Leo. Don't pull him, don't pull him. Don't come back. Here he comes, here he comes.
My thing was stuck.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, it's too big for the net.
Hold on, hold this light.
No, I'm handing
Hold
it
this
out.
light.
Hang on a second. Let me have that net.
Hand me the net.
Oh, no.
Welcome to the show. Woo. I'm not much of a net man either, Leo.
They invented poles for a reason. You're not supposed to use the net that much.
Oh, the big one of the night. Woo. All right. Let me get us back here.
That is a good sized fish right there now.
It is.
This is about an 8 to 10 pound fish. That's about as big as we want. Fish on. Come on, Mace.
All right.
Catfish, little one. Nice job, Mason.
All right.
Oh, fish on.
Fish on.
Get a net. All right, there you go. There you go.
What's up now, Mason?
That's a fish sandwich and a half.
Glad to be catching some.
I believe we got a fish on. My favorite spot on this whole river is right there.
Yeah, this spot here has been producing catfish for 35 years.
A little bigger fish, bud. Get ready. Coming up. Nice. Woo. There you go. That fish has been on there for a long. Oh, grab him!
Grab it,
Nice
Mace.
job, Mason. You caught him twice.
Save. In the cooler.
Nice job. This spot right here is where we've started putting poles out. It's near water that comes in right there. That's a guaranteed catfish. What do you think, boys? You had fun?
Definitely.
It was fun.
Did it bring back some memories for you?
It was good times.
It's always
As
fun.
always.
It's always fun.
Yeah.
We have said the last 3 or 4 times we've been out, you know, this was such a part of our childhood. It was kind of embarrassing on us that we hadn't exposed the kids to it yet.
Sure. Great to share it with the kids.
It's great. We've been saying we're going to do it for a long time. Hopefully these boys are down here 35 years from now, setting limb lines, bank poles on Salt River.